Hey guys, I'm Azra and this is a quick guide about the raid boss Gnarlroot on the difficulty normal and heroic. Let's start with the tank mechanics first. And the first ability you need to take care of as a tank is right here. It's called Fire Barrage. Whenever this happens, like before the cast is through, make sure to use damage mitigation ability, at least one. After you have tanked that Fire Barrage, make sure to tank swap immediately, because you receive a debuff which is making you get more damage. Every now and then he is casting Flaming Pestilence, which is spawning these plants. On normal they just immediately spawn. Tanks need to get the aggro, cuddle them together, because that way melee can cleave them or at least single target burst them. It's very important to kill the ads first. Then damage dealers get a big fire red pool like here, move outside of the raid, drop the fire pools there, jump back to the fight and continue what you did before. As a damage dealer it's easy, you just dodge everything that looks dangerous, like here the frontal cone, dodge it. Everything that looks like damage needs to be avoided. Fire pools need to be avoided, frontal cones need to be avoided, and then just continue DPSing. Here you see again red pools, of course you don't stand inside it. You continue this process until Gnarlroot reaches his intermission phase. He has 2 phases in total, first, then intermission, and then second phase. The intermission phase is called Doom Cultivation. He is channeling a cast and then will start spawning 4 roots. Here you see them being telegraphed with the black pools. In order to get rid of these pools, you get a debuff, like the fire pool on top of you. When it explodes, you get 5 fire stacks, and whenever now you touch a root, 1 fire stack is being consumed. You need to continue doing this until all roots are burned, and that's when the intermission stops and you enter phase 2. Feel free to use Bloodlust either at the start of the fight or after the first intermission is done. And yeah, that's basically it for normal. Let's see what you need to take care of on heroic. On the difficulty heroic, you have 2 big changes. The first big change is with the bombs. Whenever you get the bomb, you now have to drop these big fire pools on top of the plants in order to awaken them, because they are sleeping, they are dormant. Here you see I have awoken 2 mobs. I could have probably done it better with waking up at least 3 plants, but yeah, you get the gist of it. Big fire pools jump outside of the raid on top of plants in order to awaken them. It's important because if you don't wake them up, they add up to a point where they just overwhelm you. The last thing that is changing a bit is in the intermission phase. Remember, on normal you just randomly receive the fire debuff. Here you need to run into these fire pools, then a fireball drops on top of you, and then you receive the 5 fire stacks, which you then use to burn these roots. If you don't have enough, just run back to the drop zone, get the fireball and the stacks, continue burning the roots. And there you go. This is Gnarlroot on normal and heroic. If you enjoyed this guide, let me know by leaving a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time.